It's Creature Commandos Thursday, and like I this show has been pretty amazing, pretty cool. I'm glad that James Gunn is like in charge of this, and like it's starting off on a great foot. I mean, Peacemaker and Suicide Squad have been great, and like it's time to see the new DCU venture off and into new territory. But this video is I wanted to make it for a while. What I meant to say is that I saw the trailer after last show's after the last episode, and they had a trailer for this coming today's episode, and I kind of I kind of didn't know what to say or think or how to share this. Like I didn't want to share it because spoilers for the new episode, but spoilers indeed. If you're still watching this, so far we've gone into the backstory of the Bride, and GI Robot. And spoilers again, but this next one they're going to focus on the backstory of the Weasel, which I don't know what to say because like if you saw the Suicide Squad and after I watched the Suicide Squad, they made the Weasel the most gross and absurd and ridiculous monster that they have, and I'll go into it a little bit more. Just in case, warning with the gratuitous and bad language I'm gonna use. But his backstory or his credentials are that for him being in prison is that he killed like 27 children or something, and it's so realistic, or as in yeah, he looks like a weirdo and he looks like a freak, and yeah, he would have done something as horrible as kill that many children, but the trailer made him seem so sympathetic. It's like, oh, it's not what you thought, it's not what you thought, and I'm like, granted, that's fine. I like hero redemption stories, and villains portrayed as what they seem and not what they are is very very just part of storytelling at this point. Like each character in here has like a tragic backstory that is not does not reflect them, or at least through like three that I know of. Like Rick Flag, I don't know like his backstory, but he's doing bad things for good reasons. The Bride is has was tragic backstory, and now is in trouble and is doing good. GI Robot always been a good person, but they framed him as a bad person. So just to see the Weasel get like a backstory of redemption is kind of hilarious in the fact that also I just watched, or the DC show I watched before this was the Penguin, and it's the only show so far that it's like, why don't we make a villain just ruthlessly evil, just a villain, there's no redemption, there's no escaping it. You try to weasel your way here and there, and you're like, is he this because of that, or is he that because of this? It's like, nope, straight villain. So like the Weasel, I didn't think, yeah, he killed kids. I believe it, but now it's kind of like, oh, it's not what you thought. I'm like, great. How many other bad guys or good guys are we gonna see? And that's you know typically the Batman mythos. Like all his bad guys, Batman wants to redeem. Anyway, that's a different tangent. But anyways, I hope you get to watch this show. I hope you get to watch this episode, and we'll come back to it and speak about it later, or comment on this video and tell me what you saw. Tell me what you felt. Did it work out? Was the Weasel worth redeeming? Let me know.